That's on you guys.
It looks like there's a lower area here.
I think this is where we came from because we took an elevator up,
Is
right?
it? Oh yeah.
No,
Did you just die?
standing on the side.
So did my dog for a second. My dog got
Dude, I
missed.
literally was not even like paying attention. I just like saw your body just like hit that pole. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Remnant 2 video. Now I know everyone's been asking what is the fastest way to level up the new prisms. As most of you know, the gauntlet. But I wanted to show you a build that can take down the gauntlet in under 40 minutes. Because you're going to need to run this over and over, back to back. So let's talk about a build that can do that. But first, watch this to see what I'm talking about.
A pity. This is not as interesting as I thought.
With this Ritualist build, we can kill bosses before they even start their phase 2 or 3, saving you time and sanity on this grind. Now you technically get more XP for running an Apocalypse level gauntlet, but it's only 15% more XP, and for the headache of dying early and it taking twice as long, it's just not worth it. You can run 2 survival difficulty ones in the same amount of time, getting much more XP. Now this build obviously has very high damage, but the Ritualist Prime perk lets you kill enemies around walls and corners that you couldn't normally see, which means faster aberrations, which means a faster gauntlet. Now let's look at this gear. First thing, we're using Ritualist with Miasma, and we're using Invoker with the Way of Kalua. Armor set doesn't really matter, just keep it under 50. I'm using the Tranquil Heart, and then you actually have 2 options for the primary. The first is Merciless with Searing Wounds for bleed and fire, or you can run the Sparkfire Shotgun. It has innate fire damage, and with Twisting Wounds you can get bleed that way, and you can also get a mod slot for shock as well. We have the Krell X for overloaded and corroded damage, so between these two you're going to get all 4 of your status buffs. And then in the offhand I've got Nebula with Maelstrom. I know we got a bunch of new amulets and rings that have status, but honestly I don't think any of them make the cut. So I'm using Fragrant Thorn, which gives you Exposed when you have 4 status effects going, which between these two you'll always have 4 going. Ayane Crystal, Shadow of Misery, Burden of the Destroyer, and the Singe Ring. The traits you can see over here, because we're running the gauntlet, we definitely want ammo reserves. Swiftness, so we can finish the gauntlet faster. The extra move speed is obviously great. Regrowth and Fortify to keep us alive. I do like a little bit of Flashcaster because we're using so many mods and skills that just getting them out faster is just the way to do it. Vigor, Expertise, Recovery, Bark Skin, and then a little bit of Spirit. A little bit of mod power is fine, but you don't have to go all in on it. For the fragments, I have skill damage and skill cooldown because that is very good for our build. And I also have range crit chance because Twisting Wounds and Searing Wounds both require crits to work, so extra crit chance is where we want to be. Alright, enough talking about the build, let's see it in action.
hold on. I need a second. Woo! Yeah! That's right! You scrapped with the wrong guy!